because I'm ready to go. I'm gonna give you the processes I'm gonna go through. I'll probably give you like between 20 and 40 because I find what I need really quick. So give you some tips. Y'all can ask me questions, but don't depend on me answering every single question because I won't get there. So I'm gonna wait for people to get in here and I will begin. I have a couple of assignments. Before I start, I have to find my track. So this is my process that I'm going through. I find my track first. I'm not like a track skipper. I like to stay consistent with one because it's a lot in one. So I could dance to one of my favorites. My favorite tracks right now are Nothing But the Buck, of course, the Carol of the Buck loop that I've been dancing to every video. And I have these favorite tracks. But for the lab, because I'm trying to do a specific thing, I need a certain sound. So this is my first mission. I'm gonna pick my track. And then I'll tell you what is going to be the pathway I take. But if I don't find a sound, there is no pathway. Move with the spirit fire, I got a love flesh up. Test them, now my spirit live, flies. I got a spirit vibe, flies. See, I reach my prime. Whoa, hit the giants, then I'm gonna press the line. That's not it. It's how DJ Mercy, I wasn't do it the Buster way, nigga. It's in my son, walking down, like I found you. You get all looking just like the town do. I'm wildin', it's reckless. I just bang to these niggas. This might be the one. It's just like I don't know, right? The gold crowns, your drones down. That's effective. I'm pumped forever. That's no question. Let's just end Maybe. I don't know. I gotta go to some other ones. DJ Mercy. And you stand for them praise. I brought the cannon and I'm fit to the twin. Ain't your glory bucked on me. Ain't his word bucked on me. Ain't his spirit bucked on me. Ain't really bucked on me. No, it's not for tonight. I'm gonna try one more folder. I gotta check my all-time favorite. When I can't choose one, I gotta select the all-time favorite. All-time favorite track right now, Nothing But the Buck. If that don't pull me, then I really gotta dig. Where you at? DJ Mercy. Do it. Nothing but the buck is Nothing but the buck is There it is. Nothing but the buck is Immediate. It's immediate. So this is the track I'm gonna lap to. I'm gonna break down Nothing But the Buck. Let me see if I got any questions that can be answered now. So first thing, I have to build an imagination. So what am I thinking about? I'm not just aimlessly crumping. And when you do this, it's clearly seen. We can tell you're not thinking about anything. You're just thinking adrenaline, music, force, and speed. This is not the way to do it. You have to have a thought. If you don't have a thought, it's aimless. It doesn't have a purpose. Purposeful movement. So I have to imagine a couple of things. And I'm not going to tell you what those things are. Just know that the movements that are coming out are coming from something I'm thinking about, something that I'm picturing in my head. And how I'm sensing it now, I'm just looking for different pathways to move. I'll know when I'm in that feeling if I found it, because I'll get an alert like, up, that one's green, that one's green. So this is what I'm looking for. I don't make up moves. If moves come out, cool. But I'm not here to make moves. I want to make pathways that I can flow in. It's not going to be perfect. So you're going to see the process. Let's get to it, man, because I'm tired of talking. The song is calling me. Pathways means flows. How I'm going to dance. How am I going to take the music, make it work for me? How am I going to do my basics? How am I going to, there's different ways to do that. Nothing but the focus, Nothing but the focus, Nothing but the focus, Found one. I love it. I gotta get some chest work, man. This is chest work. Nothing but the focus.
Gotta get that chest work in there. That'll help you see. Three pathways. I like all of that. Works every time. Let y'all ask some questions. I ain't talking about nothing else but the lab. Nothing else. Save yourself some time and trouble. So this is what I'm doing right now. My pathways came from ideas. This is one of them. This position here. I need to be able to flow in and out of that. It can't just be a dance move. It has to be something I can live in. So, I have that. I have these gloves, finding different ways to do that and still being able to connect it to this. So you can't just have two separate. I have to be able to flow from one to the other. It can't be broken. I put that together through my chest work. Chest work is the way to glue this with that. So when you saw me working on my chest work, it's not to look fast, it's not to look strong, it's not to look like the GOAT. It's work that's gonna get this connected to this. Having a purpose for your lab. Now I'm gonna go in because I'm starting to feel bulk now. So I'm gonna make up things that make me feel bulk. I'm gonna give those things names. I can't explain language to you in 5 minutes. It took me 20-something years to get it. So I can give you tips and tricks, but I can't explain everything to you. You have to catch things. Let's get to it. I'm switching the track now because I'm going to something. I found what I needed out of that. Now I'm going to take this and put it in another pot of music. If it can't go into it, something's wrong. So I have to train if there's a problem. Yeah, give me this. Yeah.
DJ Mercy. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit the angel screaming, get live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I bring the 50s, double broken, it's like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit the angel screaming, get live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I bring the 50s, double broken, it's like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit the angel screaming, get live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I bring the 50s, double broken, it's like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit the angel screaming, get live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. Every time I put it down, let it say, yeah. All the spirit, yeah. Manifest the spirit walk, yeah. Kill fight, stop, it's like, yeah. Make the angels come in, yeah. All the sun, the spirit come and manifest, yeah. I walk with the spirit till it manifests, yeah. Every time it falls, manifests, yeah. And the angels scream, feeling it out, yeah. All the sun, the spirit come and manifest, yeah. I walk with the spirit till it manifests, yeah. Every time it falls, manifests, yeah. And the angels scream, feeling it out, yeah. All the sun, the spirit come and manifest, yeah. I walk with the spirit till it manifests, yeah. Every time it falls, manifests, yeah. And the angels scream, feeling it out, yeah. Every time we live, I bring the fire, yeah. All spirits, they keep birthing into the spirit realm, yeah. People and angels, they get live, I'm like, yeah. Let the angels, spirit, the angels screaming, get live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I bring the 50s, double broken, it's like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit, the angels screaming, get live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. like, yeah. Spirit that ain't the street, and give me live on my, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I'll bring the 50s, don't open it like, yeah. Every spirit that ain't the street, and give me live on my, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I'll bring the 50s, don't open it like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit that ain't the street, spirit that ain't the street, and give me live on my, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I'll bring the 50s, don't open it like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit that ain't the street, and give me live on my, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I'll bring the 50s, don't open it like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit that ain't the street, and give me live on my, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I'll bring the 50s, don't open it like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit that ain't the street, and give me live on my, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. Every time I go down, let me say, yeah. Spirit, yeah. Manifest the spirit walk, yeah. Kill money, stop, it's like, yeah. Make the angels coming, yeah. Some spirit coming manifest, yeah. I walk with the spirit until it manifests, yeah. Spirit, every time it falls, manifests, yeah. And the angels scream, feeling it out, yeah. Some spirit coming manifest, yeah. I walk with the spirit until it manifests, yeah. Every time it falls, manifests, yeah. And the angels scream, feeling it out, yeah. Some spirit coming manifest, yeah. I walk with the spirit until it manifests, yeah. Every time it falls, manifests, yeah. And the angels scream, feeling it out, yeah. Every time I'm live, I bring the fire, yeah. Today, breathing into the spirit realm, yeah. Even the angels, they can be live, I'm like, yeah. Let the angels come, yeah. Every time I'm live, I bring the fire, yeah. Today, breathing into the spirit realm, yeah. Even the angels, they can be live, I'm like, yeah. Let the angels come, yeah. Every time I'm live, I bring the fire, yeah. Today, breathing into the spirit realm, yeah. Even the angels, they can be live, I'm like, yeah. Let the angels come, yeah. I bring the 50s, don't open it like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. The angels screaming, give me live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the same, yeah. Every time I'm live, I bring the fire, yeah. To the deep breath and into the spirit realm, yeah. Sleep with the angels, they give me live, I'm like, yeah. Let the angels come. Bring the spirit.
Oh man.
Spirit that angels screaming, give me live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I'll bring the 50s, don't open it like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit that angels screaming, give me live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the spirit that angels screaming, give me live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I'll bring the 50s, don't open it like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit that angels screaming, give me live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. I'll bring the 50s, don't open it like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit that angels screaming, give me live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come and feel the praise, yeah. Here we go, man. I'll bring the 50s, don't open it like, yeah. Every time I bring the flood, it's like, yeah. Spirit that angels screaming, give me live, I'm like, yeah. Let the spirit come.
Found that. So I found it. I figured out how to get this pathway into this track. I use my footwork. I use my chest work. Like, okay, I'm still not satisfied. Footwork. Balance, direction, steps. Balance, direction, and steps. That is it. I'm not trying to impress you. It's not about that. I'm trying to find what makes me buck. Footwork. So now, for the remainder of this, I shall have fun. I found my essence. I need footwork to get this off. I have pathways though, but what's gonna make my pathway shine? My footwork, boom. I put those tools together. I feel buck. I can get live now. So, we have 5 more minutes because when I decide on what I do, I perfect it. And that's private between me, the lab, and the spirit. You don't get to watch that. But you can watch me make the foundation. If you're looking for event rounds, you won't find them here. This is what practice looks like. It's not glamorous. I can tell you the truth. The so-called elites are not practicing. There's only a few that practice. I gotta go with something new. Let's see. Let's go. It must be crazy. They're playing games because they can't pay me. Hoorah! Always playing games but they can't pay me. Hoorah! Always speaking lies but they don't pray for me. So I'ma pray for you. Hoorah! Still trading. Hoorah! You see me with the 50 on. I know they see it. Uplift me on. You see me with the 50 on. I got the 50 on. Oh my God, I got the 50 on. It's whiphead. With the hands of the chest, don't matter when I step up in the session. Get the blood, yes, you can tell the difference when you love it. It's round, little cat, mine a bucket, let it rain. All the OGs dropped out, I'm still here. Ain't that weird? Check the record, fellas, I get older and it get off better. I do mine in person and you get off metal. Yeah, I go to the Lord, then it's full time. I go to the world, then it's showtime. They don't try to brag when it's go time. Jesus said the days of Lord gonna be full time. He said, gave my heart to the cross when he broke mine. And that's the whole crop, fucking hope for bangs in the bow tie. The paradox, meaning both sides. How you do it, let the word say. When they talk about me, I'm preaching. When they talk about me, I'm preaching. Pray for when they talk about me, I'm preaching. That'll fix that. When they talk about me, I'm pray for. I'll be on that army. This is throw a party. This is go get rowdy. This is when they talk about me, I'm praying. Let's let us see what we should in my life. Very cool, I'm on your side. She see the best girl. You can kill a body, but you can't kill whole. Never, I'm stupid, knocking on the door. Still gonna get you with the flows. I'ma clean it out like stone. But y'all getting scrolled, cut it down. I see you locked up, you won't turn. How can you jump if you want, don't turn? Some free spirit in the street, you won't learn. Give them a phrase, this is sin and death. When they talk about me, I'm preaching. When they talk about me, I'm preaching. Pray for. When they talk about me, I'm preaching. That'll fix that. When they talk about me, I'm pray for. Pray for your enemies. I be on that army. This is fuck, this is stolen party. This is let's go get rowdy. crazy. That's crazy.
It must be crazy.
Yeah.
They're playing games because they can't bang with me. Hoorah!
Crazy.
Always playing games but they can't bang. Hoorah! Always speaking lies but they don't pray for me. So I'ma pray for you. Hoorah! Still trading. Hoorah!
Give you guys a tip on what I'm listening for. So, I'm listening to this music. First thing I hear is this. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. That's a rhythm. I can always have that in my body. I can catch it. Once I know it, I can snap into it anyway. I can always hit that anywhere. So I always have that rhythm. Now I can build on top of this. That's like the bop. That's one. Bang. 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 We always have that. Always. And I put things on top of that pattern. So I'll take on top of this beat. Hey. Yeah. What? I can put whatever in between that. Those are in-betweens. In-betweens of words. Because your hands represent what you say. You have to know what you're saying. Back to it. Back. Yeah. I'm still rocking. Yeah. 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 See, I'm still in this spot though. Bang. 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 I have a purpose. I'm putting it somewhere. So I'm breaking down musicality in that way. I can't do the whole beat. I pick portions. This is my portion. I pick this. Bam. That's what I like. So now I have to put my bumpness in that. And it's not about doing stuff. What is your body doing? If your body knows it, that's how I know. You cannot put your whole crump in your arms. That's how you speak. But it's coming from an understanding of the core. That's what makes it work together. I can't just do this, and I have to do core with it to make it look how it needs to look. So you don't want to be looking like this. You see, it has no, you have to sit in this. Your body has to know it. That's what makes your arms and everything work. So, I found my bops. I found my get off pockets and pathways. Now it's time to perfect it. But I'll do one stamina drill. Stamina drills are how long can I last? And I'm not trying to think, I have to max out 100%. It's not about that. How long can I last? It's inevitable. I'm going to get tired, but what do? It's inevitable. I'm going to lose snap and speed, but what do? What if I still want to dance? How do I get there? It's about how long can I stay and keep believing what I'm doing. That's what makes the difference. You can do a lot of stuff that you're not connected to just because that's what you think the crowd is going to go for. But the crowd is trash when it comes to this element. You have to be a judge of your own self, so you have to be real. How long can I last? if I last 3 minutes in the lab, which is my usual time, I'm not gonna be able to do that at the battle or at the event. That's gonna cut down like a half. So I have about 1:30 of fire quality crump that can last. Okay, percentage wise, how long did my arms last? How long did my chest pop last? How long did my footwork last? I'm taking into account when I'm dancing, like, usually this is the part where I have to switch to something else. And the better you switch, the more stamina you will have. So I'm gonna do one drill for you to show you how it goes. This is not to look spectacular. I want you guys to get that out of your head. When people are practicing, they are practicing. But we can see how much you practice by when you show up. So I'm like, I got about 4 more minutes. I found things before I thought I was. So yeah, one drill and I'm out.
DJ Mercy.
Maybe 2 minutes. I don't know. Jeez. The stamina drills is what tell you. Oh my God. All right, so it is what it is. And tomorrow, I do the same thing. So it's not about being perfect today. I gave 100%, that's my 100% for today. And I found things that I appreciate and I value. Now it is in my crump. I don't have to think. I have to polish, But it's not I already thought it. Now it's materialized. Now I have material. So this is how I build it. So peace, people. Stay buck. And I got something to say about these other kids that are claiming. And I have something to say about these other kids that have my name in their mouth. Tune in tomorrow. We about to take a crazy turn in the series. Crazy. Now we're talking evidence, and let the evidence speak. Peace.